Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of The Walking Dead. We're on to episode 12, season 6. So, we've met all these people at Hilltop, including the guy who was in charge who's an ass. But that's not really the bit to focus on. The real focus here is he's tried his best to try and play down their situation, even though they're the ones that have more supplies as regards food and crops and everything. But they are having to give half of it away to this Negan bloke, who eventually is going to get fed up of the status quo that is arranged with them. It sounds to me like he's only doing it as a means to an end until one day he decides to just take for all and this place is just going to be left full of bodies. So the guy was trying to play down how much he needs Rick's group. But they're going in more or less, they've got one guy who's got some intel who has always made these runs, but they're going in more or less blind. I don't like this because it's third person. They're not even just doing it for them, it's through someone else. We know no details about this. I mean, I'm not saying Rick's group aren't probably going to come out glorious from this, but I'm worried that we're going to lose somebody that we shouldn't for trying. Anyway, guess we'll find out, won't we? So let's just dive in, get on with it. This is episode 12.
You deserve.
He's been behaving, I assume, for once.
No, not with the kids as hungry
There's
as...
plenty. We foraged a lot of acorns.
They're the best beet and acorn cookies I've ever...
It's their acorns, right? Okay.
You can get Olivia. She should inventory what we have. We'll meet her at the pantry.
You have food. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
but
for
there's
another month.
comes with a price.
Why didn't you tell Rick? Tara, Rosita, Eugene. Why didn't they?
I told him to keep quiet about it.
And we can work with the Hilltop.
Explaining.
Maggie hammered out a deal. We're getting food, eggs, butter, fresh vegetables. We do this for the Hilltop. It's how we keep this place. It's how we feed this place.
We can beat them.
What this group has done, what we've learned, what we've become, all of us, yes. No, we have to come for them before they come for us.
I agree.
We can't leave them alive.
Where there's life, there's possibility.
Well, them.
I swear to fucking God, Morgan is... the writers are doing it on purpose. He is that moral compass that we should have. I understand that. I get that. But Rick is right. If you try to go to talk to these people when we have already sampled what some of his men are like, no reason to think that the rest of them won't be the same if that's how they introduce themselves to anyone that they find out here. You give away your element of surprise, it's gone, you'll take more casualties. It's a continuous war. This is a war zone, Morgan. And in war, yes, the best strategy is to sit down and talk. But failing that, knowing your enemy will not compromise and will not sit at a table and talk, is an element of surprise. But Morgan's going to go on a whole song and dance here. And if any of this is taken on board, it's going to be chaos. It's going to be just catastrophic.
Wants to approach the saviors, talk to them first.
What happened here?
We won't let that happen again.
I made that deal. It wasn't my idea, but I led us into this.
You got another one?
Not for you.
Does everybody say that?
Buzz, asshole.
Worried about tomorrow.
You going?
No. You are. You
I don't like where they're going with this.
do things that just terrify me. It's how you can do it. You're something else to me.
Some people can just wrap it up and put it on a shelf up here. Whether it should be seen as what happens a lot of the times in abusive relationships, even when they get away from them. I'm talking about the normal world now. They still continue to be attracted to those types of people. And under normal circumstances, you would think that there was no way that Carol would go anywhere near another man like that, but it does happen. But in this world, with what she's been through and what she's seen he is and what he knows she is, why are they pushing these two together? This doesn't add up. He is everything that Carol hates. I'm not sure. Sometimes the writing to me is a little, what's the word? I can't think of the damn word. It's a bit too on the nose because they're purposely shoving a storyline to us that wouldn't normally take place for an event to lead from it. For what reason?
Are you serious?
This is how I want it.
Oh man, Abraham, dude.
Why?
Why are dingleberries brown? Just the way shit is.
No. Tell me!
Because you got the hots for Sasha? Really?
When I first met you, I thought you were the last woman on Earth. You're not.
Oh, God, you gotta be kidding me. Poor Rosia, man.
Any windows?
Don't remember any. I think they made it so there's only one way in. No. I saw a place where they stored food. It wasn't that big.
I don't trust this guy's
Inside?
memory.
Yeah. They had us load in supplies one time.
We got a lot of good guesses. We've done more with less.
We go in at night while they're sleeping. They're gonna open it for us, let us walk right in. They want Gregory's head, right? We're gonna give it to him.
Okay. Well, that's why they're getting attention. Are these cars now? They look semi-burnt, but they're not, are they? They are now just starting to rust away.
Here. We'll peel off every quarter mile.
I'm not going anywhere. I wanted to learn. You taught me for a reason.
Why are you still wearing that?
Yeah.
Still who I was. I think.
That hijo de puta tried to stand there.
I know what that means.
We didn't know what we were.
He doesn't want to kill.
We don't want to kill. We don't like it. It happens.
Has become so apparent and focused now that you start second guessing when they make different decisions. You feel like you know them that well now.
Cut the hair, trim the beard. If it's dark. Have you ever seen something that afterwards you didn't want to sleep, and when you try to eat,
Yeah.
killing somebody has got to be worse than that.
It's not a nice thing to have to know you're gonna need to do here, but
So yeah,
I don't think these people will hesitate.
nervous.
It is kill or be killed. I mean, how many times do we need to keep focusing on this subject?
Look around.
We're 6 seasons
Try to
in,
get a
we all
feel for how
know.
many people are in there. Guards outside will be tired. Everyone inside will be sleeping.
Why is Maggie here?
She's guarding the perimeter.
And I don't even know the details.
Why is she here?
Because it's her choice.
I'm gonna stay out there with her.
Well, this whole thing's a race to the armory. We need as many people inside as we can get.
She shouldn't be out there alone. She shouldn't be out here in the first place.
She's done with the hair.
That means we lose you.
That one. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
The nose. Gregory's is a different shape.
How about that? Yeah. Oh, come on.
Guess there's no reason to be subtle about it.
No. I never thought I would see Rick punch a dismembered head.
It's Andy from Hilltop! It's done!
Step out! I don't want the bag, needle dick. Will you look at this shit?
Shouldn't have said anything.
I'll get your guy, you'll go home. And you bring us more stuff next week,
Good asshole. Can't deserve that.
Well. Look who it is.
Oh, lovely.
Bring you back, bring you back.
Shit. I expected to see more people. Not everyone asleep. They're leaving the whole place just with 2 guards. Something doesn't feel right. Wouldn't even feel it. This is that moment you were talking about, Glenn. Come on, man. You're not doing it because you want to. Why the hell do you have pictures of your handiwork?
I lied to my girlfriend this morning. She got me thinking about something, so I told her that I loved her.
To cover it.
For the first time.
What were you covering?
That I'd done something like this before.
Do you?
Love her.
Do you love her?
Or did you just say to cover?
So you know what you're fighting for.
Thank you. Dude. Shit. Took your outfit just for a second. That made enough noise.
You're in trouble. Stay here. I'm going with
Shit.
you. What am I supposed to do? You're supposed to be someone else.
Your people could be in trouble.
If you get them back, the deal's still on, right? Right?
It was all going too well, wasn't it? It was going too easy. Shit. Oh. Yes. This is a lot of gunfire. Going on. Okay, well that's now sufficiently Swiss cheese. Damn! You weren't ready then, were you? Who did that?
This is the next world.
You don't kill me, Padre.
Let not your heart be troubled. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you.
Okay.
Amen.
Amen. Can someone tell me in the comments what installation this actually is? Because obviously they didn't put that there for the show, did they?
Hey.
When I was a child,
that went not exactly to plan. But better than I thought.
Just wondering which one of them was Negan.
Like you did everyone else, right?
Right.
Or your gun, prick.
Oh no.
With the Colt Python.
Go on out.
Whose sights you in?
Let's talk.
We're not coming out, but we will talk. Got a Carol and a Maggie.
Oh.
Something you want to chat about.
Which is why they should have come with me in the end. God damn it. Okay, episode 12, I was just about to give a whole speech at the end there that went not exactly according to plan and done silently, but they still accomplished what they needed to do here. And we didn't lose anybody, and no one got injured, and no one died, and no one got captured. And then, which is why I held off, just in case they gave us some sort of cliffhanger, and they just have done. So we have a woman's voice over the radio. We don't know who it is. We don't know where they are. We don't know how far away they are, whether it's just her with a gun sights watching our group here. That one last guy trying to escape. Whether that was Negan or not, probably not. I don't even know if this Negan was here and he's one of the ones that they've already killed, or he's with whoever this woman is, which stands more to reason. And it was right that Maggie shouldn't have come, but that's what I was saying. She shouldn't have come at all. The fact that she felt as though she needed to come made Carol feel as though she needed to make sure she didn't come in and do this and keep her on the outskirts waiting for them, which has now got them captured. Thank God this is the first of the 2 episodes for the week, because I need to know more now. And if Maggie and Carol are going to be okay. I understand Morgan's reluctance and speech that he was giving earlier on in the episode, but again, this is the sort of people that you're dealing with. But it's hard to stay unbiased in this show. It really is. I'm finding it difficult. So I'm not going to say too much on this episode, to be honest, because I feel like that could have literally just come up at the end there to say to be continued. But they don't do that in this show. I have noticed that. You don't get like a 2-parter or a 3-parter and it's part of just one storyline. It's the whole storyline. So, I guess we're going to have to wait and see who the hell this is and what the heck happens next. So by all means, please join me for the next episode, which you guys will get in the next day. So, as I mentioned, we do 2 episodes a week. I do apologise in the middle of the episode having to sort out my fill light. For some reason it was flickering, the power cable was just slightly hanging out, but I'm going to leave it in. I would normally take that back a little bit and edit it and cut it out. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to leave it in. These things happen. It's it's just the same as live television. Sometimes things work as they're supposed to, sometimes they don't, and normally you guys, I'm too much of an OCD and in particular with things like that, but I might start leaving little bloopers in here and there now and again when things don't go to plan. Right then, don't forget all episodes available on YouTube for all the seasons, and if you want to watch the full uncut versions, they are available over on Patreon. Links and everything will be in the description as always. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I wouldn't mind if you give the video a quick thumbs up, hit the sub down here, and we will continue with episode 13. Find out who the hell this is. It's obviously part of the same group. And I said it felt when they were going in that there didn't appear to be enough people here. But then in the end, when that went wrong with Abraham and him just not spotting that guy, and bullets started flying everywhere, it did appear as though there was enough. Apparently not. So join me for the next episode. See you for the next one.